Hello everyone, you are watching AWS and Machine Learning, and the current topic for this lecture is data cleaning, strategies for missing values, and detect hidden missing values. We have been talking about missing values in from previous lecture, okay, but now we will be talking about hidden missing values and convert those ones into null values and then further analyze it. So just be connected, and this is lecture number 32 in this series given by myself, Shenaz Malik. Now, real world data sets, as I have been saying, it usually come with hidden missing values. So we are not now talking about, as I said, missing values, but we are talking about hidden missing values. And so the real data sets usually do come with the hidden missing values filled in for the missing values like NA, dots, or zero, and so on, and that could be really tricky if we ignore or skip this thing, if we can't find them before we move on into machine learning stuff. Okay, so what we will be doing in this lecture will detect these hidden missing values. I'll show you, some examples. And you have been, as in the previous lecture, I showed you that, we convert all missing values into null, but now we will be converting hidden missing values, okay, into null. So conversion will happen. Once we detect them, we convert them, and we will analyze the amount and the type of missingness in the data, as I have been saying. And in the coming lectures, I have shown you how to delete, but in the coming lectures, I will also show you how to impute missing values using different strategies. And in the projects, and we will do some good projects, and I will show you even also how to evaluate, all that, imputations, and has it been good, or we need to tweak our strategies. So let's move on. We can use info method from pandas. We'll use a sort function and unique method to clearly distinguish our value representing the missing value. I will show you all that, what it means, so stay tuned. So as I said, we will be converting missing values into null values, and I'm talking about whether it's missing values or whether it's hidden missing values. It remains the same. And analyzing missingness percentage, I'll show you also that, and we will visualize missingness. I have shown you some of this, some of the information given in this lecture will be kind of uh, you know uh, re informing all of you guys, and I will create a structure, and this will make you now sense, in this will start making more and more sense. And I'm giving stress to this missing values, detecting hidden missing values, or talking a lot about missing values and converting and analyzing and imputing, because this is extremely important phase of the machine learning. As I have been saying you, that 60 to 80% of the time, that data analysts and data scientists do invest is in actually data cleaning, okay, and data, feature engineering and all that, just to bring data in a state that will be then readily and will be helpful, and will be helpful in the machine learning. Okay, so let's open this Jupyter notebook that I'm talking about, and here is my Jupyter notebook. If you see, you will go into AWS and machine learning, and then under inside project diabetes, you'll have this detect hidden missing values file, and we will open this file. I will upload this will be also on my GitHub, so you can download it from the GitHub, and you can also take advantage of the exercise and the code that I have written there. Okay, so first come first, if you see what I would like to do before I move on, let's first do the full screen so that our audience who are watching, my audience who are watching on the mobile devices, can see the full screen and take maximum use of it. If you see, I don't see, I'm using this space on the left and right space on the right, and there's space left blank on the right. So I will be showing you from here. I will be using this space and this space, just to show you how to effectively use your technology. So shift enter, if you see this cell is highlighted. Okay, so I'm going to press shift enter and moving into the data cleaning, and I have been saying it again and again, I'm not going to waste time. So this is my GitHub account, on github.com slash data hyphen analytics hyphen professionals, and you will find these these notebooks there, these projects there. So download it from there or clone, as right technology is to clone it and then pull down, and then you can use them. Okay, so here is our first cell. Here I'm setting the Jupyter notebook width 100%. If you see now, I am using my 100% width, and here I am just displaying my cover, which I have also on the PowerPoint slide. Nothing special. So here I am now in data acquisition phase. If you see, I'm using NumPy pandas, and pandas, from pandas I'm going to read my diabetes CSV file and store all the information in the data frame. That will be df, and this df I'm going to use now in this exercise. So first thing, I'm going to take some sample out of it. If you see, happy to move this little bit up. So if you see now, here, do we see any missing values? No, but that doesn't mean that the data is healthy. I'm going to, as I said, use info method. And now if you see here, so it's looking all healthy. Okay, here it shows, if you see, we have 768 entries, and we have some columns, and it's showing kind of everything is okay, right? So we have integers and float, and we have all data is in. And so what's happening? Is the data set healthy? Are we good to go? Let's examine. So I'm just describing, getting the description of the data. So when we use describe on our data frame, what we get some statistics, wonderful statistics. So if you see that these are the columns, okay, and if you see now, this is count, and this is mean of this column, standard deviation, min, and 25%, 50, and these are okay, then the max. This is all the stats that it is. And if you see, uh, looks okay, as long as, if you are new, you might see, oh, everything is excellent. But the question is, why the minimum in this BMI is 0? Why? Does it make sense? Not to me. Now remember, BMI means body mass index. So the body mass index is a measure that uses your height and weight to work out if your weight is healthy. The BMI calculation divides an adult's weight in kilograms by their height in meters square. Okay, so now I'm asking you, if a child is born, okay, if a person is born, or a child is born, will he have any kind of weight? Yes. Okay, the weight will be more greater than 0, right? And does the child have health? Sorry, height. Yes, a child has height as well. Some height will be there. So how come, if a child or a person has, how come then it's 0? It can't be 0, right? So if this makes sense, so something is wrong here. So let's evaluate. So this is now called as, it looked to us at top that everything is healthy in this data set, but it's not. So now let's examine all that. So here, what I'm now I'm interested in, I'm just giving an example. You can, for example, pregnancies of a female can be 0, okay, and here it's 17 showing. Wow. uh, glucose, okay, uh, and so on. But let's or for example age. Let's take an age. So minimum age in this data set is 21 and the maximum is 81. It makes sense, right? A person can live up to 81 years or plus minus. But if it was, for example, 810 here, that's certain something is wrong. But let's first examine this column. Okay, we find something is wrong here, and now we are going to check it. Now what I'm doing here, I'm storing all rows of column BMI in this, okay, which are equal to 0. So I'm trying to now find out, and how I'm doing it, I'm taking the data frame and going into the column, and then I'm finding all those rows that are equal to 0. Let us store them in 0 underscore BMI, and let me do that, and I have already done it, and now I'm going to print it. Now here are those, okay, records. If you see, so we have some records with 0. Now replacing these hidden missing values, how I'm going to replace, I found now they are hidden, something is wrong with them. I don't want them to be as 0 because that way I don't know that they are missing values. So I'm replacing hidden missing values now. And how I'm doing it, all what I'm doing, simply I'm saying wherever there are zeros now, just set it to np.nan. Okay. Now these zeros will be replaced by np.nan, and then that way I know now. Now what I could do, print the nan values in the column BMI. So I converted these zeros into nan, and now I'm saying let us print them. Okay. Now here it is. If you see, 9 index was 0, and now it's nan. 49 was 0, and so on. And they have now they are nan, and now they are not hidden. Now they are missing values. So do you understand now? This is really important. I'm stressing again and again, and this is extremely important phase in the data science, in the machine learning, and at the initial stage. These things, when you manage the untidy data, when you do the data cleaning well, you perform the initial steps exceptionally well, then it will show you the fruits in the later stages, and you will be able to generate right kind of insights. Okay, so now analyzing this missingness percentage, now we have converted our hidden into proper missing values. Now let's analyze missingness percentage. So how to do that? Now we will first create a nullity data frame, okay, a df underscore nullity. And how we do it, it's simply on the data frame that we have, I am going to give is null function and then store its value in df underscore nullity, and let's and done. So now I'm just checking, get head function. We know what this head function does. It gives us you know records. I have asked give me 10 rows, okay, and here it is. It just so if it shows false, it means it doesn't have any n there. And if it's true anywhere, for example, see here, it's true BMI, as we know that we have some uh, nans in the BMI section. So here you find that one nan is here, one missing value is here. So basically, this is false or 0, and true is true or 1. And if we start now summing up these, if we sum up these, right, how many ones are in BMI, we could get the total number of nans in that feature. Okay, and we can do it for every feature, and that way we will come to know how many, if you have millions of rows, millions of records, and by doing this, you could actually find out how much missingness is there in the data. Now let us calculate total, okay, and to see, I'm now summing the same as I said, I'm summing it up, okay, and let's see what it gives to us. there are different ways to actually do it. I have shown you in the previous lecture, and I'm showing you different ways how to achieve things, and so that you are fully equipped, so that you have your tools, and you could use it once you have tasks in your hand. So here you see I have all other features are good, whereas BMI has 11 missing data. Okay, missing observations. I mean to say missing data points. Okay. Now let's calculate the percentage of missing values. So how I'm going to do it, and I'm giving it df underscore nullity dot giving it a mean and times 100. Okay, and that will give us the percentage. So here I have done it, and if you see now 1.432292, that is the percentage of missingness. So this is the way actually you are now analyzing it, and when you analyze it properly, you have found the hidden missing values, you have converted them into proper missing values, then you are analyzing how much missingness is there, percentage. Now let's visualize, and I have shown you visualize techniques in previous lecture, but let's repeat some so that you guys have some revision, and so that this stays with you with a better memory. So now here it is, as I said, we have a library called missing no. Okay, and here I'm importing that library as msno, and I'm importing matplotlib as matplotlib.pyplot as plt, that is the default, and I'm also putting matplotlib in line so that I could see the plots that I plot. Okay, and I'm also using I'm also trying to find some plots. Okay, how many plots, how many styles I have available. I think I need that. I don't think I need oh, I will show you. Let's see what it gives you. This will be also kind of and remember, your notebook will not be this dark black bluish stuff, and you might have a white background depending on what theme you are using in Jupyter Notebook. So I try to use dark theme because I work more than 7 hours a day on screen. My screen work goes at least from 12 to 14 hours a day, uh, from from my work, and plus uh, creating these lectures for all of you guys, and learning new skills, and new technologies. So I do a lot of screen work, so that's why I try to keep it as black as possible. So here you see what I mean to say, that we will first import things, and I am also requesting, can you show me what styles are available. So these are all styles which are available and which I could choose from, and what I have chosen, because I'm using this black stuff, and I decided to use solarize underscore light 2, and which you might see somewhere here. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so I have used this one, and you can use any one, and that helps us to make our graphics a bit stylish and bit attractive. Okay, let's move on. So I'm just saying that please use this in my plots, and that's okay. Now the next thing is plot amount of missingness in the data, and how I'm doing that, I'm using now missing no, and giving find using a bar function in it, and then giving a data frame, and giving some parameters, and requesting to show my plot. And here is the plot now. We have done it in the previous lecture. There's nothing special. If you see, these are the starting of the data frame, and if you see, this goes up and up until 768, and if you see, here is 757 only. Okay, rest are missing, and the rest other features look healthy. And this is the percentage of, it's showing you as and this shows you from 0 to 1, and 1 means all is good, but if you see, it's zero point 0.8 means 80%, and so on, and these are your feature names. Okay, so the main thing is, you can see here that what is missing. Okay, if you had millions of rows, that doesn't matter. It still is the same thing, same way to display and see visually things, and plot the nullity matrix of this, of our data frame. Okay, which is in question. And do we need to import it again? I don't think we need to have I imported here. Yeah, I already done it, so I don't think we repeating myself. Okay, so okay, here if you see that I'm just plotting the nullity matrix of our data frame, and let's see, and I'm giving some parameters, nothing special, and then requesting, can you show me the plot? Okay, and here it is. All you guys know that it starts from 1 until 768, and these are your feature names. Okay, and if you see, this is showing you where you have some missingness. Okay, number of your features and so on. Okay, so this is the way, do the task that was in our hand. And this is the way, you when we are data cleaning, we how to detect hidden missing values, and how to convert them into missing values, then which means null values also, and how to analyze and analyze it, using different techniques, and finally how to visualize it. So I hope that everything is now kind of making more and more sense. If it is so, then if you like it, so then please subscribe if you haven't until now, and please hit the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as I upload new videos. And I hope to see all of you in next video. Until then, thank you all for watching Data Analytics Professionals. Remember, sharing is caring, so don't hesitate to share this with you. Talk to your friends, colleagues, peers, and and let's make these lectures useful for more and more around the world. It's time to say goodbye. Take care of yourself. I see you in the next video. Thank you.